Hey guys, it's Gia, and here are 5 perfumes that make you smell like you have your ish together. I moved to England for graduate school, and there are more than 5 perfumes that would otherwise make this list, but I didn't want to exceed the weight limit for my check-in bag just to make this video, so we just have 5 for now, but I might make a part 2 when I go back to England. Anyways, yeah, these are 5 perfumes that make you smell put together, if you know what I mean. I don't want to get demonetized over language. But, yeah, these are perfumes that I would put on if I wanted to smell like I knew what I was doing. Not that I ever know what I'm doing, but here we go. Let's just start with the most obvious one. This is Initio Oud for Greatness. This is like the most obvious perfume in this category because it very easily accomplishes the smell of greatness. I'm not gonna say that it smells necessarily great, especially not for everyone. I feel this is a very challenging perfume. This is like extremely niche. It is very woody, a bit oudy. It is a very sort of, it's an oud that you can easily get along with, but it's still an oud. There's not a lot of sweetness, and it definitely leans masculine, but I definitely think this is the kind of person that just goes in the classroom or the workplace or the room and is just unapologetically opinionated. Not that they go on and on about their opinions and won't like stop talking. They actually probably don't talk that much, but every point that they make is extremely powerful. They're very frank, and they don't really care what you think of them because they're very confident in sort of their beliefs. And Initio packaging is great, but like mildly to extremely inaccessible because you just have to like wait for the paper, the cardboard part to come off. And then you have the inside part, and then this is so kind of deeply embedded too. So it takes like a good minute to open, but once you open it, it's worth it because it looks really nice. And I wouldn't say that this is me in a bottle, but it's definitely power in a bottle. And if you want to smell powerful, Oud for Greatness. Okay, next, and these are in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab sort of whichever one I kind of feel like talking about next because I know what I want to say about each of these. My nose is really itchy. I know what I want to say about each of these, but sometimes I can't remember what I prepared to say, and so like whichever thoughts come to mind first, I'm just gonna go with that one next. I'm gonna go with this one next. This is Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice. A lot of people have described this as like a pink light blue. I kind of see that. It's watermelon dominant, and I think a lot of people would not expect this to be a very powerful or confidence boosting or like, what are we talking about? Oh, you have your ish together kind of perfume. But to borrow words from my sister, I'm ruffling her hair. You can hear her. I promise she's not just a leg. To borrow vocabulary from my sister. This is cute but lethal. This is like, you smell the cute in the watermelon top note, but this also has got sort of the watermelon seeds, the rind, like the stems and the earth from which the watermelon springs. It has this rustic, rough around the edges undertone, and this person is like someone who seems very sweet on the surface, and they may be very sweet and very genuine, but they also look out for themselves. They're not just happy-go-lucky, sort of like incredibly naive or as naive as they seem. I'm incredibly naive, but if I want to smell like I'm not as naive as I really am, L'Imperatrice. Yeah. Next, we have Tom Ford Rose Prick. I've been eyeing this perfume for literally years, and then my mom bought it, and so I've been borrowing it, but this is the same kind of person, I think, that would wear Oud for Greatness. It smells nothing like Oud for Greatness, but it is the same kind of sort of unapologetic, outspoken yet terse. Like makes very concise but impactful points. And that quality is given to this perfume because of the citron pepper note. That's what gives this rose its prick. It's the citron pepper note. And I don't know if you guys have had citron pepper, but it's this kind of it has this numbing feeling on your tongue. It's like spicy, but it's not spicy. It's a different quality. It's a different culinary effect. And I think that is the same kind of effect that this person would have, like like sort of the point that they make, they kind of numb people around them in like a good way. Like what they have to say stuns in a good way, in a profound way, not an offensive way. Okay, this one, Chanel. This is like the only Chanel perfume that I really like. I kind of like Chanel Chance Au Tendre, but there's a slightly bothering note in it. This doesn't have anything that bothers me. This is like a professional person in a bottle. They have their white silk blouse tucked into their double pleated dark blue or black pants, and they've got perfect posture. They're very diplomatic with their speech. This is just your sort of just exactly what I just described. I don't know what else to say. This is a floral perfume with a little bit of pepperiness, maybe a little bit of woodiness and a little bit of pepperiness. It's one of those perfumes that just smells good. Like people are gonna like it, but you're not gonna smell like everyone else, and it also smells very classy and expensive and very confident. Yeah, and then the last one I have to talk about is, this is a me in a bottle perfume. This is Tom Ford Venetian Bergamot. Okja used to have a dupe called Gazelig. If you were able to pick it up, lucky you, because they discontinued it, and it's also the best Okja scent in my opinion. But yeah, this is white floral, this is woodsy, and this is ever so slightly spicy with a sprinkle of citrus. It just smells intellectual. Not that I am an intellectual, but I would like to be one, and when I really want to feel like one, I put this on. It smells like an analytical person, a person who like hunkers down with their books, who is genuinely excited about scholarship, who likes to solve problems, who is like naive but in a nerdy way, and who just has a lot of knowledge. And yeah, that's Venetian Bergamot. And if I had a big presentation or a big test or paper that I needed to ace, I would want to smell like this. But unfortunately, I didn't bring it to graduate school with me because I was stupid. But now that I've made a video about it, I will remember to bring it with me when I go back.